Welcome back to Trading Rolly. It's been quite some time, but I'm excited to share with you everything that I'm excited about. Right now, it's crypto, it's NFTs, and specifically today, I want to talk about Ethereum and Solana. Okay, so Ethereum and Solana, these are your number 2 and number 3 picks in the crypto sphere. Everyone's heard of Bitcoin. People are starting to hear of Ethereum, but most people don't even know about Solana, and then specifically also how the NFT marketplace is propping up the prices for both of those. Remember, as always, this is not financial advice, and I am not your financial advisor. Welcome back to Trading Rolly. All right, a lot to talk about, so I'm just going to jump right into it. Okay, so when we're talking about crypto market caps, the best way to gauge, I think, is using the market cap of Bitcoin and comparing that with the rest of the market. Now, where does the Bitcoin 500,000 a Bitcoin come from, or the $1 million target from Bitcoin? One of the things you can do is compare it to gold. We all know that Bitcoin is, quote unquote, the digital gold. You can make your point if it's a currency, if it's a store of value, but let's just say, what if Bitcoin matured into the same level as gold? All right, so we're going to break down these numbers, and as we move through the video, we're going to get to the NFTs and Ethereum and Solana and so forth. So first, we look at Bitcoin's market cap. Okay, guys, Bitcoin's market cap is sitting at 1 trillion roughly. And then above that, you have below that, you have Ethereum around 400 billion. Solana down at 8th place. Let me scroll down so you can see it above my head. Has about $43 billion in Solana. We said 400 billion in Ethereum and 1 trillion in Bitcoin. If you look at the gold market cap, gold has 11 trillion. So going back to Bitcoin, and I had to write it down. I'm not a math whiz or anything, but if Bitcoin at 1 trillion got to an 11 trillion market cap, that would be an 11x on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's price right now is, let's say, 57,000. Let's just make this easy, say it's a 10x. So if Bitcoin competes with gold, you're looking at a $570,000, $600,000 price per Bitcoin. And you can do this, okay, with Ethereum. So Ethereum, if it matched Bitcoin's market cap, that would be a 2.5x for Ethereum to get to where Bitcoin is. For Ethereum to get to gold, it's about 25x, all right? And then if you scroll down to the Solana, only a 44 billion market cap. To get to Ethereum would be a 10x. To get to Bitcoin would be a 25x. And to get to gold, well, that would be 250x. So this is just how you can gauge, without the chart, what type of market cap could we be looking at in the next few years, 5 years, 10 years, what have you. Okay, so that's what we're looking at, and that's why people say, there's more room to grow with Ethereum or some of the other altcoins, because Bitcoin's market cap is pretty large at 1 trillion, but global adoption is still happening. There's still much room to grow even for Bitcoin, and if it competes with gold, you're looking at a 10 to 11x. So NFTs and the mainstream, you have Coinbase with the NFT marketplace coming soon. All you hear about NFTs, and now Coinbase is getting involved, all right? And then I also see Mark Cuban says Ethereum has the most upside as a crypto investment. So you're seeing institutions start talking about Ethereum. Actually, they've been talking about Ethereum for a while. Look at Grayscale. So Grayscale Trust has an Ethereum trust. Grayscale is GBTC. This is a way to invest into Bitcoin, almost like a Bitcoin ETF, not quite. There's a premium. You have to check the NAV if you're fluent with the stock market lingo there. But look, GBTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, is a way to get involved in Bitcoin without actually owning the Bitcoin cryptocurrency. So you don't need a wallet, cold storage, hot storage, none of that. Just buy it through GBTC. You can even put this in your IRA, your retirement fund, okay? This is also a way for institutions to get involved without having to have a wallet and keys. And you see, we have Grayscale Ethereum, and they've also added Solana, or they are about to add Solana. So this is another way for institutions or people to get involved in Ethereum and Solana without actually owning it. And this is just bullish because some people don't want to go through the whole crypto process of learning about different wallets and your keys. It's very confusing. They want it simple, and they can just go straight through Grayscale. And then also on top of that, we know Ethereum's traded on the CMEs. We all know Bitcoin CME futures. Well, you also have Ethereum futures. So this is another way for institutions to get involved. Why do we want institutions involved? Because there's lots of money behind it. And talking about money, FTX US launching NFT marketplace for Solana. Here we go again with Solana. And guys, if you don't know FTX actually owns the arena where the Miami Heat play. That's crazy. The Miami Heat, the stadium or the arena where the Miami Heat NBA basketball team play, it's owned by FTX. So guys, FTX is a major player in the space, and they're also looking at, they're using Solana. It seems like hand in hand. I'm sure there's more to this, guys, but we don't need to go too far into research to see that FTX is supporting Solana. So another thing, over the summer, I saw on Mad Money with Jim Cramer an interview with Solana, and I was like, hold on, I've never seen crypto on Mad Money. That was with Solana. You can see right here, there was a tweet back in June. That was where my eyes just opened up, and I was like, okay, there's something here. I got involved, since that day. I was already nibbling, but when I saw that, I was like, let's start pushing a lot of our funds in. And I'm so glad, because what did we do? Like a 250x from that summer. We could check it out. I'll take a brief look at the charts for you too, guys. Focus mostly on the weekly with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, okay? So you see where I'm going with all this, right? So we're showing you how the institutions are getting involved. So let's take a look over at the charts. And I want to show you real quick, the Bitcoin dominance. We have seen Bitcoin dominance on the weekly going up here in the past few weeks as Bitcoin has made its move above 50K up to 57K. Bitcoin has been leading the show, and you see that little bounce there. And this is typical, sometimes Bitcoin leads the show, and then once it starts to consolidate, you'll see those profits move into the altcoins. So when you start to see this trend back down, that will be when you have another alt rally. And I think people are waiting for this next alt season to move some of those profits over to NFTs. So, people are generally slow to catch on, myself included. I wish I got into maybe the Bored Ape Yacht Club. When I saw all the apes in my Twitter timeline, it didn't click for me. There's a few projects like that, but I am in the NFT space now, and I think everyone's still early. And I think, with the Coinbase marketplace coming soon as well, I think, this lines up with all those that are like, all right, I want to get involved, but, I don't want to lose the coins I already have. Maybe they don't have additional liquidity. I think if you get another, 5 to 10x on some of your altcoins, you'll start moving those profits into some NFTs. Now, this is, let's take a look before I get into the NFTs part, just real quick. Where is the weekly chart on Bitcoin. All right, so Bitcoin on the weekly chart, you can see this is obvious yearly uptrend right here. On your moving averages, you're above all moving averages. Your pink 10 simple. This is on a trending move. It holds nice support. The pink 10 simple moving average, and then also in a nice trend, you like to stay above your yellow 21 EMA. With crypto, I like the 10, but traditionally, the 21 EMA, lots of people follow that. Nonetheless, we're above all of these. So we can see we're moving in a nice direction. You're just hitting, there's going to be some resistance right here. This is a previous trading range. So this will be somewhat of resistance potentially here. But all in all, it's a nice bounce here. You can see your Stoke had a nice cross up. We're hanging out up here. We might just do this as it trends higher. And also, if I take off my moving averages, you can see like we have broken this downtrend, and you broke above it and found support above it and bouncing. Your MACD is also rising. So all of my trend lines look pretty good. And you can see on the daily, I've been posting on my Twitter at Trading Rolly, there was a nice breakout above this trend line as well. Going to Ethereum on the weekly, you can see that you're almost filling out a nice little ascending triangle. Ascending triangles in crypto are a pattern you see time and time again. You have a flat top resistance with a rising trend line coming all the way back down to March 2020, filling this out nicely. If this was a double top, this would have broken down, but you're still finding that support. So Ethereum still looks good. And then Solana's been on a rip. So this is the summer. I was on vacation back home, and people were talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum because they know I've been involved for several years. And I said, Solana. I don't know. They probably didn't listen to me. And you are up. Wow. Did I say 250% before? Well, it's up 400% right now at current price. And that's not even its highs. So why is Ethereum and Solana doing so well? Well, obviously, when Bitcoin's doing well, the whole crypto ecosystem does well. But specifically, we're seeing people very bullish about Ethereum and Solana. But why these two? And I think what's happening is NFTs. In order to own an NFT, you either have to have Ethereum or now Solana. Of course, Cardano is looking at doing this. Tezos is trying to do this, possibly Polkadot. But right now we're going to focus on Ethereum and Solana NFTs. Okay, so OpenC. This is where you can buy your Ethereum-based NFTs. So what's really popular right now, this is not just JPEGs. This is not a copy and paste thing. And we see that Twitter's going to start verifying profile pictures. So you can't just steal somebody's NFT and put it up for your own. It'll have to be verified. You're the sole ownership. Look for more of this. I'm sure this is a topic we'll talk about later. But what's really popular are these collectibles, almost like basketball trading cards or Pokemon. And often they're like a 10,000. You'll have like a set of 10,000. And then there's different traits. Some might have gold grills. They might have rainbow grills. Some have lasers. Some have a hat. Some have diamonds. They have these different traits. And some of the traits are more rare than others. And this is about collectibles. But this is what we see really taking off. And depending on those traits, will rank your score. So if you have out of 10,000 and you have a rare one, you'll be in the top 100, top 1,000. And that's what's moving this marketplace on OpenC for collectibles, okay? And then I'll get back to the Ethereum thing, but I also want to show that Solana, on Solana Art, they're also using Solana, the native coin Solana. You'll have to have a wallet A popular one's Phantom. And you can buy NFTs using Solana. So where am I going with this? You don't even have to own the NFT to be betting on the NFT space. Simply holding Ethereum or Solana is a bet on NFTs. And holding an Ethereum based NFT on OpenC is a bet on Ethereum. And holding a Solana art or a Solana NFT is a bet on Solana, because say you purchase an NFT for 1 ETH, 1 Ethereum. If the price of Ethereum goes down 50%, the value of your NFT goes down 50%. Let's use a rough number like $3,000 per ETH. And you've bought it for 1 ETH. If ETH goes down 50% down to 1,500, your NFT went down to the value of 1,500. However, if you buy a bunch of NFTs that are Ethereum based and we see Ethereum go to 10K, even if your 1 ETH NFT does not change in value compared to the rest of its collection, they just stay stagnant at 1 ETH, you're still moving up in value from 3,000 to 10,000. So holding an Ethereum or Solana NFT is a bet on that native currency. So people need to own the Ethereum to buy the NFT, and then they're not planning on selling it. So people are buying Ethereum, putting it into the NFT marketplace, holding it in the marketplace. Maybe they make a profit, but generally these people are investing into more NFTs. So the supply is just eaten up and just held in the NFTs. Obviously, we know about DeFi and staking, and that's another reason people will hold it on chain and not sell to USD. So I think all of this is very, very bullish for Ethereum. This is very bullish for Solana, which looks to be taking, number 2 spot as far as NFT marketplaces go. And this is why I want to be holding Ethereum. This is why I want to be holding Solana. And this is why I would be holding those NFTs as well. Okay, so I've been talking for, 18 minutes. Oh man, I really would love to do some 6-minute, 7, 10-minute videos, but there's just so much to talk about. And moving forward, I'll be talking about lots of different subjects regarding, Bitcoin, different altcoins, NFTs, even stocks if it's something like Tesla and Tesla goes on a rally, or, just something that hot and trending. No matter what it is, we're trading, we're trying to make some money here. If you haven't liked this, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you would like to see next, and I will be back soon. A rolly roll!